My name is Kolski. I was born in Łódź, Poland in 1917. My family my father was a barber, and he had a barber shop in the street where we were living. In 1939, the Nazi Germany invaded Poland, and they concentrated all the Jews from Łódź, and they herded them into the old city of Łódź. In our house where we were living, we had two rooms in our kitchen. They put in another two families in this house, so we were very cramped there. We couldn't move. It was 10, 12 people in one dwelling. So, but my father, he had a barber shop in the same street, so we decided to leave our house to shift to the barber shop. We did this. In 1942, that was the most terrible time for the ghetto. We didn't have any food. We have to organize ourselves food to live on. People just were dying on the streets for hunger, malnutrition, sicknesses. So in 1942, my father died also of hunger. But he died in his bed. He was lucky. So I was lucky to work in factories who supplied in our tailor's factory, made uniforms for the German army. And I was lucky to work in a shop like this, in a factory like this. So I had chances to survive, more chances to survive than other ones. In 1944, when the Russians came near, they liquidated the ghetto. The Nazis liquidated the ghetto, and they selected people for Auschwitz, for Birkenau Auschwitz concentration camps. I with my family, my mother was still alive, and my two brothers were sent to Auschwitz. We went through selections by a high Nazi officer, a doctor, Dr. Mengele was his name. Me and my brothers were sent to a working camp near Auschwitz, 10 kilometers from Auschwitz, and that was in a coal mine. We were working in the coal mine there, all three of us. My profession was a barber, yes. When we came to my brothers were barbers also. When we came to this labor camp, they were looking for professionals. When they picked up us, we were that just thinking about it, that you have to shave a Nazi, that what they doing to us. we started to shake. And when you're shaving a person with a shaver, you can imagine if you shaking, what can happen. In the smallest thing, if you scratched him, you're dead. When the Russians come near to, they conquered already Poland, the Russians, and they came to near Auschwitz. The Nazis liquidated those camps, all the camps. They took us out of the camps, and they start to march us around from Poland to the Czech border. We were marching for nearly 5 months, from the start of January till the 9th of May. We were just working around and around. We were marching the column, one column of 10,000 people. That must be a few kilometers, yes? No food, no hygiene, no anything. We just were marching. You were marching on the march, and you were not able to walk still, and you came to the end of the column, you were shot from the Nazis behind us. They were looking for us. They were shot straight away. So most people died on marching, and a lot of people were shot dead. Again, we were barbers, yeah? And when the Germans, you know, they needed barbers and they needed all professions still on the march. They called out who are the barbers. They wanted the barbers, the tailors, the shoemakers. So we were again lucky because we were hair cutting and shaving the Nazis. So after this, they appreciate this, and they gave us little bits of food. So that was our chance to survive. When we were liberated, 11 o'clock exactly, I remember this properly. We were starving, so we separated, the 3 brothers of us separated each of us. We went in different direction to look for food. We were on a road, no houses, no nothing. What we could pick up from earth, we ate. So me and my older brother came back to the spot where we separated. My younger brother never came back. What's happened with him, we think he must have met a Nazi, and the Nazi killed him for his uniform, you know, the prisoner uniform. And he took his uniform, he changed the Nazi uniform, and he shot him. He shot him. Our profession, that's the main thing what helped us to survive. When we were on the march, when they needed the professionals, they called us out. They took us to their places. We shaved them, haircutted them, And we got a little bit of help from them also. They gave us a piece of bread, a piece of sausage, a piece of anything. That helped us a lot. That was the main thing we survived. Our aim is to tell our stories to the world,